What is up? We are back as Egypt, playing in Victoria 3. Last episode was the first episode of Egypt, and we beat the Ottomans in the first war, and then we went to subjugate Hejaz, and the Ottomans joined in, and we beat the Ottomans up some more. And then when we went to subjugate Najd, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, apologies, and the Ottomans joined, and we beat them down again, and so now it's very tempting. They're playing as war reps right now for quite a bit, and it's very tempting to just subjugate this guy and hope the Ottomans join again. The AI seems a little bit broken in this regard, but I think we're just going to chill. A couple things we did off stream was we added a bunch to our construction queue, kind of focusing on areas that had a bit of unemployment and unrest, as well as getting a lot of wheat, because I noticed wheat was a little bit expensive in our market, and wheat is really important for standard of living, because the lower strata pops consume a lot of wheat and clothes. And so in order to bring them up, we want to do that. And then, let's see, what else? I also got rid of some more battalions. We were at 90, and I got rid of another 10. Kind of, what you want is to have really high construction, and so you don't want to be spending money on military if you're not going to be using it. But it's like a rough balance, because when you need it, you want to have it. I think we also ticked down the taxes, because we are going to have radical problems, for the most part. A lot of it is in newly conquered states, but, so we are trying to construct there and increase standard of living all over. And so that's kind of going to be what we're focusing on a little bit now. I'm trying to get the tooling up, really want to, if we start to run a surplus, what we want to do is switch to iron frame buildings instead of building new construction centers. I also messed around a little bit with the production methods, trying to make sure that they were nice. I think do we have a fertilizer plant almost done? So once this finishes, the chemical plant, then we will start using fertilizer in all of our farms, which will help out quite a bit. And so yeah, things we are kind of focused on for this episode is we want to get rid of serfdom. I don't know if that's going to be this episode. We're starting off with getting some private schools, because this is a fairly painless law to pass, although our success chance isn't too terribly high, but serfdom's what we really want to get rid of. The serfs don't belong on their turf, they belong in the cities. Those two hitches were us taking Ottoman land. If you notice, we've taken this province, I think, or we had this province and we took this, and then in the second war we took this. And so now, if we fight them again, this side will be cut off from any type of... their supply lines will be cut, which is why we border guard them. And another thing we want to do is we want to build some government administrations. The reason being is that we are not currently integrating all of the countries we conquered, and we would like to be, but we don't want to run an admin deficit. We're coming back up here. I think it's like around 3k for us to turn on iron frame buildings in any one place that only has one. Yeah, it'll be around 3k. And iron's not cheap, so I don't think we want to do that yet. We want to get iron cheap, which is one of the reasons we have all these iron mines in the queue. We don't have any furniture manufacturers, which is a bit of an oversight from the start of the game. Furniture is really expensive in our market. So we're going to get that down. Do we have a lead? I think we have a lead queued up somewhere. We do not. So we will add one. We're going to actually kick it to the top of the queue and then bring it down a little bit, because mines construct pretty fast. Still running a deficit. I think that 1k was because the temporary transfer kicked in. This is from our nobles having a lot of money, because we have agrarianism, so we probably could have leaned into that a little bit more and been a little bit more farm heavy early on, but I was really wanting to get... In the... starting out, iron seems to be the biggest problem, because your arms manufacturers just run out of iron, and then the price of small arms just, like, skyrockets, and it's really tough. Do we have... Yeah, we just have so much construction we want to get done. I think we want another arms industry, but we don't... We want to put it someplace else, because we are trying to make other places some money. I think Konya, we're producing a lot there. Doesn't look like we're producing a lot here. So while it won't be necessarily the most profitable, it will help employ them. Now let's take a look. If we are running a significant balance, we will start switching over to iron frame buildings in places. Looks like we're getting the standard of living to come on up, which should help for decreasing the radicals. We have quite a few radicals, and we really want to chip into those. That's, I think, the main reason why I didn't try and bait the Ottomans into another war here. And a lot of these countries don't want to come into our customs union. They feel like we've been a naughty, naughty boy. We'll use the diplomatic lens and see what we can do. No one is particularly close to wanting to join. We can rival someone. Interesting. And is this a pure surplus, or is there something funny going on? Okay, we will turn on one iron frame building. Or one iron frame construction center. So we'll bring down the price of fabric and wood a little bit. The British decide they like us, which is excellent. We really need to build a lot more universities as well. There's just so much we need to build, and we don't have very much production. Waiting for this to plummet as the construction center employs starts like taking off. No, I guess we'll turn on another one. Price of iron's so high. We'll wait. Right now, we're, as a government good, we're paying out the ass for iron. We haven't declared interest in Oceania. Where do we want Patagonia, I think? If they haven't already settled here, there's gold down here too, so we'll settle there. And furniture getting made is going to be good for us. Right now, as we liberalize, we'll have to take out some of these taxes, but that's okay. I think we're also promoting... We're not promoting the Industrialists or the bourgeoisie. Maybe we should be. They're pretty happy with us. The Ulema is not happy with us at all. I think we'll also get rid of a lot of radicals once we get rid of serfdom, but that'll take a hot minute. Gonna crank up the speed a little bit. La Plata interest is activated. We will send. Looks like there are other interests in the region. That's okay. Tools have gone up. Small arms have gone up. Furniture is starting to come down. Excellent. Intelligentsia is pretty happy with me, and that basically doubles the chance of enacting the schools, so I think that's pretty good. And then lead should come down. Oh man, iron's so expensive. Clothes we really don't want expensive. If we have some in the queue, we're gonna bring them up kind of closer to the top. Not that one is gonna do a ton, but a ton of stuff being constructed in Konya, not too much here. They already have a lot of textile mills, but we'll add to it. Oop. Could always increase taxes, but we're trying to get rid of these radicals. Well, we could try and build through it. So if we up taxes, what happens? How much more is that? 16k, we can start activating a lot of tool frame buildings. Maybe we do that once we start finishing the iron mines, some of them. Let's look. Buildings. Gonna switch these over to fertilizer in 1 second. Once this finishes here. Which will be quite nice. I think we have a different production method so that they can be more explosives heavy, but that's not useful for us at this point. Yeah, we don't want luxury furniture. Craftsmanship sewing. Produces less clothes, but does craftsman. Oh, we were kind of setting up for this because we built the silk plantations anyway. So let's activate. I'm gonna activate a little bit. But we don't need as much luxury clothes. We're gonna build more clothing things anyways, though. Anybody's not building anything. Doesn't have anything in the queue, rather. Alright. Not a lot of pops in Transjordan, but... And the price of wheat's also a little expensive, so increasing that, or decreasing that, will help with the radicals. Now we have, what are we using sulfur for? I don't know. Let's see if we can mine it. We can. We'll put that at the top. Because we are just running a shortage of it. I guess the fertilizer thing probably uses it. This the thing that we constructed. Didn't realize that that was an input. Furniture is popping off. Wait, no. Yeah, it uses sulfur. If we use this method, we'll make a lot more explosives, but we're not using explosives yet. I think we take this one, and then maybe we look to just try and enact a different law. We could go for abolishing serfdom right now. The problem is we only have the Intelligentsia in government right now that oppose it. Let's take a look. So if we reformed the government and added the Industrialists, yeah, not very legitimate, so... we're gonna have to do it on the back of this guy. So if we enact the private schools, though, that'll make the Intelligentsia stronger. Alright, let's take a look at what's expensive. I feel like a lot of this game is just flipping between this and construction menus, which is kind of a little bit of a weakness, but it's also not too big a deal. We just got a lot of construction to get through. We're not running a surplus. When will we start running a surplus? When the investment pool kicks in, maybe? What's cheap in our market? Coal's real cheap, wow. Hardwood's cheap. Fabric's cheap. Are we not importing fabric? I think we stopped importing fabric. We are currently importing softwood. I think I want to continue to import it. We are importing luxury furniture. I think, are we making luxury furniture now, though? I think we're making luxury furniture now, so we can stop that. Or we can set it to... Okay, yeah, we're gonna set it, and then we're gonna stop importing it. So that should make those things very profitable, because we will no longer have a supply. We're importing luxury clothes, but now we're switching to making luxury clothes, so we'll cancel that too. I think we're exporting small arms, and that's to prop up our small arm business. And then, yeah. Then we are importing wood. Do we like him? He's a Republican. We'll get rid of him. I think we also want to change our settings real quick, because we did change the lock delay to really short, and I think I want a little bit longer. Okay. I know there's some way to get here, use to find your way through this menu to see what pops are consuming. I want to see what goods they're consuming on the market, and I'm not sure exactly how to get to it. I mean, I know which goods the poorer pops consume, and as they get richer, what they tend to start switching to, but I just want to see what they are consuming. tax importing tools, cool. I don't think we have a single food industry. Donna seems like a fine place to put it. Actually, let's put it in Lebanon. Attitude is wary, that makes sense. Military, a lot of infamy. Alright, what's expensive now? The luxury goods we stopped making. Okay, furniture. Iron's really expensive. We could import iron. I'm gonna upgrade this and say, oh, why are you not getting employment? Don't have enough people there. We don't have freedom of movement, so that can't resolve itself. Right? Closed borders. Huh. Who's pro-freedom of movement? The Industrialists. Well, that makes sense. We're actually gonna cancel this iron mine because, wait, 2 of these iron mines, because you can't even staff the one you have. Not enough machinists available. So if we switch to this, picks and shovels, and if we switch to picks and shovels here, we should be able to fully employ picks and shovels. Yes? Okay, perfect. Hiring. Okay. I guess we might need to go through a lot of that. Is there a way to see which places are doing not so well? Also, well, there's also, where's Kaffa? Let's see, they want to conquer them. I would have assumed they were adjacent. Where's Kaffa? There's Kaffa. We're adjacent to Kaffa. Yeah, we'll accept. And, I don't think we need to mobilize very much to beat this guy. I should have just mobilized the 15 stack. Oh well. Well, actually, having them be able to split fronts is nice. Having a bureaucratic shortfall soon? I'm assuming only if if I enact public schools, which I'm probably not going to soon. If I do, though, I will kick some government admins to the top of the thing, the queue. Of course, there's no way in our government interface that we can check what buildings are not productive, right? Or are having employment issues. Shortages of lead. I think we like mechanical tools. Or canneries. Well, we have a lot of paper mills already. We don't have many food things. So let's go mechanical tools. Sure, we cannot add to the war goals, yeah. Oh, we pulled the Uno reverse. Conquer these other guys. I think I'm gonna up taxes and try and build out here. Or once these iron mines finish. I wonder if they're just gonna back down or if they're gonna go to war here. If they go to war, I think we'll mobilize another guy. Actually, we'll eat the attrition, I guess, to make this faster. Discipline and punish, classic Foucault. I think it's time we abandon trying to pass this law. Could go to landed voting. This will pass pretty easy. No one opposes it. This will decrease our authority, so this is the downside. But it'll make it so that I think we can put the Industrialists and the Intelligentsia in the government without the legitimacy being terrible. So we'll do that. And then once we do that, then we can get rid of serfdom. We were hoping just to pump up the Intelligentsia and do it just on their backs, but this seems fine as well. Also, it disempowers the landowners, so... Push. Combat in this game is also very stally because defenses tend to be higher than offenses, which I suppose makes sense, but from a play experience, you can't just, like, necessarily put all advance, which I suppose is actually kind of good for adding some nuance to the combat system. We're gonna up taxes, and then activate here, which is where we have a lot of construction centers, iron frame buildings, and then we are gonna go to the market and import some iron. We're gonna protect our domestic supply. And import from the Austrians. So wood is being imported out of our market, which means I think we want to stop importing it ourselves soon, because we're paying caravans just to do that. So we'll put down some logging camps in a lot of these spots. And then look to get off the wood. We are going to run a deficit until the iron starts kicking up. Now what is expensive in our market? Because I saw someone importing tools, so I think it's just the iron that we're having problems with. So we import it. Maybe we should have waited for the iron mines to finish. We'll have a little bit of growing pains. Now the imports are starting to kick in. The iron mines are going to be producing a lot. Okay, so geopolitically, how are we looking for stuff? Egyptian Patagonia? Nice. It looks like we'll be cutting them off. If that's successful. Well, looks like some weird thing going on with someone breaking free. In terms of opened front. Yeah, we've dramatically increased our construction, so I think this is good. Now, I'm guessing the price of iron is starting to come down quite a bit with our importing and our construction of the iron mines. So we will turn on the rest of our iron frame. Ugh, never mind. Well, we don't like Pops radicalizing, and we kind of don't like the Ulema very much anyway. Or we don't want them to be a very powerful group. Maybe that wasn't worth it. Because a lot of radicals from them as well. I think once this war concludes, we'll actually be able to afford these iron frame buildings, so we're just going to turn them all on now. Actually, wait, no, we need more tools. Need more tooling workshops. This is going to be over soon, the war. Now our income is really starting to crank up, so we have a nice reserve. The thing is, it's going to cost, I think it might even send us into a tool shortage, and we don't want to import tools. So we'll just chill for now. We are going to pull this guy into our market if we can, now that he'll owe us an obligation. Wonder how he can conquer, because he doesn't have a border, whatever. Once these tooling workshops finish, I guess we're gonna declare neutrality because we can't join anyways now, and yeah, it's crazy how much. I think this is just from the iron getting way cheaper. Yeah. How many tooling workshops do we have anyways, like total? Looks like 1, 2, 4, and we're gonna have 6 after this. We'll put one at the bottom of the queue, which we are starting to clear now. This war should be done soon. So now is Susa. Why can't we change you into our customs union? Oh, we'll start improving relations, I guess. And we will... Let's see, this will make tools and iron go way up. Maybe we can start enacting not all of them at once. Yeah, we just got a lot in other places. So. So now we will have enacted all but 4. And now, tools, I'm guessing, are really expensive. Luxury furniture is still up there. And small arms are getting expensive. I guess we can build more. Well, we want to deal with some other things, too. So, we're going to kick this closer to the top because furniture is so expensive. Got arms in there. We're gonna kick a glassworks to the bottom. The farms will clear really quick out of the queue. It looks like the tooling workshops have gotten cheaper. Is tools up there still? No, but iron is. Okay, so we will... Actually, how much to bring this back down? 16k? No, we want more building. We're gonna build through this. Yeah, we can run this. So we had a qualifications problem in Sinai. Kinda don't want to build it there though. Rather build here. Huge deficit. Why is the success chance so bad? Well, there's no stall chance. So we're just gonna keep going with it. And the quality of life should go up quite a bit because we're gonna complete all these grain farms. And then once the logging camps finish, we will stop our import. We'd be happy to have a fight. I think this mechanic is terrible in the game, where if you fight the natives, you just get all the province immediately, and it just has radicals, and that's the problem. It's like, well... Alright, what's expensive? Furniture still, iron's really expensive. We are importing it, but... I guess we will just queue some more iron. Not in Sinai though, because they don't have the qualifications to work it. And then we will put the stuff that's almost done at the top of the queue, like usual. I want to get it through. It's a little uncomfortable with the approval. A lot of radicals. Not liking this at all. Also huge deficit now. Didn't even decrease the taxes, but have a ton of construction, so we're going to try and build through this one. It's not looking so good. You know what? I'm gonna turn off iron frame buildings here until we get more iron, because the problem is we're just eating a ton of max cost iron. And once we finish these iron mines, hopefully we'll bring that down. Which means maybe we could have kept them on. And people are importing wood from us. Which we don't like, actually. Because we have an import route for wood. And we'd just as soon protect our supply. So we could stop tariffing the wood. We could also just stop the import. I mean, we're importing a lot of wood. So I think it would shock our market if we did that. Like, where's wood at? I know it's cheap, but yeah, that's most of our wood supply right there. So I don't think we can do that. So we didn't want to build a bunch of logging camps. Although now we have a bunch of logging camps in the queue. So Ottomans declared Russia to be their rival. We can't declare Ottomans our rival. Our truce should be up with them kind of soonish, anyway. I'm tempted to make our relation with them worse, so we can subjugate them, actually. Yeah, we'll actually do that. They're antagonistic anyways. They're not gonna want to. We'll go the other way. Glass is coming down, fabric is going up. Let's see. Furniture, I think, is still, yeah. And arms is expensive too. Alright, we're gonna turn this back on. Now that we've finished all the iron. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Maybe we should have only built this up to 5. Alright. Radicalism is cranking down pretty good. Quality of living's going up in Syria. Some of the lands we conquered, although not a lot of the lands we conquered. Maybe we should get rid of the services tax. Middle class consumes services, but it's such an efficient tax. We care mainly about bringing the lower strata up as well. How's our literacy been doing? I think it's going up. Okay, so now it's just a very slight deficit. Maybe we could just maintain. We are planning on releasing the slaves, so if they get more radical, it's not something we care a tremendous amount about. And now we get to take a look at, so now I think putting the industrialists in government will not, will tank our legitimacy, so we'll take them out. It's not taking our legitimacy as much, but I think we still gotta rely on just one to get laws through. Is there a way to make the government more legitimate? Who opposes this and who's for it? Well, maybe we could just ban slavery here. I think this will radicalize the landowners. It will. It'll radicalize them no matter what, though. Can we allow freedom of movement? No, we can't. Oh, because we need the industrialists in government. We can enact censorship, get some authority back. This is a little bit of a tricky decision. We could try for private schools again, which will empower... Yeah, that would be a nice bridge, because I don't think... We would want guaranteed liberties at the end, but... Well, we don't want to... Actually, we don't want to spend the bureaucracy, because we need to integrate states. Yeah, I guess we take this as a bit of a bridge again. Try and pass this. Ah, yes, now we're gonna have elections. Oh, now we can... Okay, we had to wait a tick. So now we can have them both in government. Because they want to join the Liberal Party. Got it. Mechanical tools, furniture manufacturers, tool workshop, paper mills, slaughterhouses. Okay, so first of all, I think we actually want a lot more sulfur mines. So we're going to kick those up. Railway time? Probably not. Well... No, we have a lot of laborers still. It's not going to be important. Canneries might. No, we actually don't have a lot of canning or fish. Leaning towards fractional distillation. Central baking will allow us to bankroll. Let's do that actually. We want that at the top. Okay, so now it's time to fix a bunch of stuff. Let's put another declared interest. to go to the production methods because we unlocked some new ones. I think we switch... Oh, we can't switch all. Why is this not profitable? Because regular clothes are just too expensive. Okay. Precision tools. We can switch this over and then switch some of our wood production to hardwood. I think we want to do that. Find a big logging camp and switch it over. There are no big logging camps. Okay. It's already making hardwood. Oh, we're making tons and tons of hardwood. No wonder our softwood's not coming down. Okay. Well, we're gonna switch some of these to softwood, actually. Add some. We'll make the new ones make softwood. Except that one, I guess. Or Kanya will make hardwood. Okay. And then... Precision tools, paper mills, sulfite pumping. Yikes, we need a lot more sulfur, but we're working on that. Maybe our sulfur mine's also just not productive. So lower Egypt. Oh, we can switch you over to the engine pump. Makes less money though. But we do want this to be industrial, which this would do. And it would make more sulfur, which we need. And it'll be productive when we enact the paper thing. Why don't we just put the paper thing in now, so we don't forget. It is gonna have some growing pains in that. Tools. Sulfur has shot up in price. How much to start? We are integrating you currently. You're incorporated. A few months. Incorporate you. And incorporate you. Perfect. And a ton of logging camps are going to finish. We're running into pain. I think this is coming up though. How infamous are we? Oh, it's coming down quite nicely. Do we still have... Interesting. So once this guy sufficiently doesn't like us, we can Go after him. Ooh, what's this war even about? Can I tell? Those obligations to Persia. Russians are coming in. Hopefully it's not Russia vassalizing them, because we want to do that. Homie seems to be trading a lot with us. You want to come and do a trade union, my guy? No, not really. Okay, so now we get to reform the government for free. I think we're going to want what we have. Taking them out won't help. Yeah, it doesn't help. And they are not going to oppose the things we want to pass. Maybe now's the time to declare war on the Ottomans for something. But they are... I don't think they're paying us anymore. Okay, so what can we take? Because they're currently fighting the Ottomans. Could regime change them? Open their market. I don't think we can really do anything too useful. It's not too big an authority issue. Small arms are going to get kicked down. We're actually paying out the ass for small arms, so maybe we should do more of those. Get some economy of scale bonus there. Private schools bonus. Alright, so we can use nitroglycerin, so now... I think we'll just put it up in the coal one first, and then we gotta switch this over to something that makes more explosives. Oh yikes, Lower Egypt having some problems now. I guess we need railroads next. Can just up the port for now. Porcelain is still expensive. Well, porcelain's only 14 buy orders, just like only one buy order for wine, so we can like ignore those. Clothes is a problem, actually. Trying to spread it out. It seems like the consumer goods benefit more from being spread out, whereas the industrial goods benefit more from being stacked up. Silk, I think, after that resolves. also going to need more dice. Textile mills that are coming on up. Oh, they're pushing back? Oh no, these guys capitulated. You hate us, Iraq? See, the thing I don't like is if you're scrolled out, it gives you the Diplo one. If you're scrolled in, it gives you the state. And it's like... Okay, but... We're clawing our way back up there. Standard of livings keep going up. Radicals keep going down. That's mainly but what we've been focused on this session, is trying to increase standard of living and de-radicalize. Haven't been too successful with the laws. I think we passed one law this session so far. But what did we pass? Landed voting is what we passed. Donation of knowledge. Hell yeah. Free unis all the time. They're rebellious. Maybe we just integrate these guys. They're not grateful, I guess. Not too bad. Russia and Ottomans don't like us. Good chance of passing private schools here. Not super opposed to censorship. It would decrease the tech spread, but it would give me some authority to work with as well. I'm not bolstering or suppressing an interest group though. I just went for the money, for the building. Building seems best. We're actually going to upgrade our colonial investment though, I think. How much do we need? 110. So we're going to go in here and change the bureaucracy method, which should give us enough. Start using some filing cabinets. If we pass this law, then we'll increase it elsewhere as well. Probably going to need paper. Palestine's starting to have some problems. Got some stuff going up in Kordofan already. We don't have too many universities, so I think we're fine doing this. What's this? Oh, I'm the target. I didn't even notice this. Well, let's drop some fronts, I guess. Okay. What are we gonna take from you? Man, this is like, this play just has to be so bad. Wait, what? Oh, they're inside their custom union. They're not even supporting. Why is Sicily in there? Oh, they are supporting. Oh, so this might get a little... So you're not supposed to add war goals you can't, like, actually take. I don't know what the war goal for war reps is. We're going to switch these over, though, to line infantry and mobile artillery. And we're going to cancel our export of small arms. Because we would want Sicilian war reps, but I don't, if we have to land 2 Sicilies, then we don't want to try and do that, I don't think. Alright, what war goals do we want to add? Actually, I want to see if they're actually, like, what the diplomacy is, like, for sure. Customs union, got it. We can make them revoke claims, but I don't think I care. I would want Sicilian war reps. What countries can we liberate? Liberate Serbia. I think I like liberating Bulgaria. Bulgaria just has to be huge. Albania too. And then we might have to activate conscripts to do this war. We can add more. See, I just don't know. I'm gonna save and then put it in. Because if it makes us have to land 2 Sicilies, then I don't want to do it. I don't think, because landing has just been a hot mess for this game. have guys going to that front? How do you get so strong all of a sudden? Well, I guess we gotta activate the conscripts. Don't have a lot of them. I think we'll have supply issues, but we're gonna have other kinds of issues. Well, there's no morale. Then I'm going to abandon that front and try and make sure I push this one. Let's switch these guys to defense. I think we are going to want to expand the military here. Do it in Palestine. I'm gonna raise taxes are already raised. Oops. I think we want to close up this front as quickly as possible, so the new recruits will go there. But there should be guys waiting in the now. Oh, they're recruiting. That's fine. diplomacy about? Where's their capital? Eastern Thrace. Okay, so we're taking their capital. Oh, we've already taken it. I'm gonna switch these guys to defend the front. And then move these guys over here. Oh, he's still winning, even though... Okay, well then you can advance. I'm guessing the cut supply lines is what's affecting this. I was a little nervous there for a second, wasn't talking very much. Oh yeah, well, you know... Past education, so we'll also add a government administration. Now we don't want to add it here because they're having some problems. So how about Aleppo? Now, are there any Italians here? Yeah, there are two Sicilies guys here. But I don't think we demanded any war goals that are going to increase our infamy, so I think we're chilling. Might want to switch to advance here. I wish you could switch even if they were in battle. That would feel a lot better, because I feel like I'm just trying to wait, and I know what I want to do, and I don't care that I'll have to wait until the battle's over to do it, but... I think I have a 7 stack? Oh, that's not mine. I was gonna send it over to Greece. Yeah, noble Greeks have held out at their own Thermopylae. Oh no, wait, it was always theirs. Now we can bankroll some people. If we want. I think we wanted to bankroll this guy. How much is this going to cost? Yeah, we can afford that. Now once this war's over, we can take Iraq, and this will probably trigger the Ottomans to join in, and then we can beat on them again. Which is, not good for them. We want railroads coming up. Oh, we have unused production. Whoopsie. I think we do want... but we don't want to. So this will give some infrastructure. Because we want to have, I want to have the steel industry and the motor industry here. Use 30 steel, this makes more than that, okay. I think once this finishes we can start using boom booms, more boom boom. Maybe not, we'll see. Suppose we could take a look at market prices while this war is figuring itself out. Glass and croissants. Having some infrastructure problems in a couple places. I guess I will build another port there. They should capitulate soon here, and we will see if it, so now we have to beat up the two Sicilies. Great. Well, let's see if you can navally invade. I probably can white piece this guy. Now, why won't you accept? That sucks for him. How much debt do they have? Not a lot. Not bankroll him for now, but the Ottoman Empire is very much imploded. Bulgaria began damaging relations. Man, come on. I just released you. Why you do this? So you have to have capital in order to enforce war reps. So if this goes well, then we get to move all the guys here and take on Sicily a little bit. If it doesn't go well, it's going well. See, I don't know why naval landings go well versus why they don't. It's not readily transparent with the UI. It's just very frustrating to you know, deal with. So two Sicilies is gonna get clapped down here. Come on, create the front. That it doesn't automatically assign them to the front is like weird to me. That should be over really quick. We probably assigned way too many guys, because they're gonna take a ton of attrition. Oh no, we don't have enough convoys. But they're rapidly getting sad. We are just gonna all is there right now? Pasha. Anyone who's traveling, we will just have them stand down. That way we take less attrition, because supply was becoming a problem. And we don't even have... Oh, his capital is in Sicily. We landed his capital. That makes sense that the two Sicily's capital would be in Sicily and not... I thought it was like Naples. Too much EU4. Invite to customs unit. If we use our obligate... Why don't you accept? Infamy, base reluctance, GDP differential. Okay. Well, I guess we'll stop bankrolling you because we have a hook already. Maybe we can use one more guy to push this through. I guess they are getting war score, so maybe that's not worth it. I wish it told us where the guys were from. Just looking at it, but it doesn't. Yeah, I'm not sure what, like, if ending the war faster is worth more than we'll actually stand this guy down. Because he's not going to take back his capital, and he's just going to tick to 100 war score, and we'll take less attrition this way. Let's take a look. Yeah, nice. Is that just from decreased military goods? We're gonna let it tick for a while and get rid of our credit. Who might join? I think Great Britain likes us. Well, Ottomans don't even have an interest in the region anymore. I think we only have one canning thing, but we can change it to canneries and sweeteners. Alright, I think that's good for one episode. Mainly we focused on increasing quality of living, passing a couple laws. We passed, I think, private schools and landed voting this time. We're currently working on nothing because we passed it while we were at war, so we forgot. Let's see, what are we going to click up? Probably serfdom. Get rid of this. So next time we will be trying to push through abolishing serfdom. We're now running a pretty big surplus, and we smack down the Ottomans again, who are still belligerent towards us, so I guess they're just going to keep declaring war on us, but they're going to keep losing, and next time we'll probably take out Iraq. Anyways, feel free to do the YouTube algorithm stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one.